Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit, and I'm here to do another pick a card, or I guess pick a deck reading. We're going to look at the energy for this week. So I have one is the Spellcaster's Tarot, two is the Everyday Witch Tarot, and three is the Witch's Tarot. So go ahead and pick your deck, and we'll get started here. So this is for those of you who chose the Spellcaster's Tarot. We're taking a look at the energy for this week. But I was going to pull an energy oracle first, or a couple of them maybe, and we'll just get a kind of sense of what the energy is for you this week. I hope you're enjoying your week, your day, wherever you're at, weekend, wherever you're at in your week. So let's see, for everybody who chose pile 1, what is the energy, please? We have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and the 6th chakra is your third eye chakra. So something about like paying attention to intuition this week, anxiety. So yeah, definitely, I feel like you're stable, but maybe your anxiety is kind of like trying to convince you that you're not stable. And so that's why they're saying you need to listen to your intuition. There's something that's like near completion here too. Oh, and I feel like we have contract on the back. So maybe something about like balancing yourself out. Maybe there's things, yeah, listening to your intuition, because I feel like maybe you're anxious about some sort of decision here. You want to do the right thing, but you don't see everything. You don't have all the facts. And sometimes we do. We have to make decisions. You know, I make decisions all the time without seeing the outcome in the line of work that I do. So, I feel like that's kind of what it is. You make a decision and you can't see everything. Like hindsight's 2020, right? But this is giving you anxiety, like you're kind of in your head about it. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's see what the tarot has to say for this week. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, more about like being stable, about kind of like using your wisdom within your resources, not being too impulsive, maybe saving or making sure that you have a solid foundation, um, be, being loyal to your money. I don't know what that means. I just heard that. What else? What else do we have? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, something about like needing to balance out sort of this groundedness with this like more impulsive side. So there's some sort of like drive and inspiration here, but really needing to rely on your intuition with the drive and inspiration, like not just making an impulsive decision without having that intuition to kind of back it up. Queen of Swords. Um, Putting your foot down on something. Because usually the Queen of Swords has her sword up, like she's ready to, like, you know, make an agreement or, come to a compromise or something. But she has her sword in there, and with the bull here, I'm getting, like, really putting your foot down with something. Um, there could be, like, a lot of people involved this week with whatever this is, too. Again, Four of Pentacles. So yeah, not being like hasty with your money or with your spending or something about physical world stability. Um, we have the Knight of Pentacles on the back. So that's, yeah, there's something here where I feel like you're kind of, because of this anxiety, you're gonna want to like move quickly or hastily on something, but they're saying to not do that. They're saying to really think about it, put your foot down, use your intuition. You're not going to have all the facts, but they are saying that you are stable and that you do intuitively know like how to care for this physical world abundance, like something with finances or money this week for some reason. I feel like there's a decision here that you need to use your intuition, not let your anxiety get in the way. The anxiety is going the way of the Knight of Wands. The anxiety wants to just kind of like jump right in, just because that's kind of how anxiety is, just to kind of like relieve itself. It's an ego response, right? It wants to relieve itself, so it's going to do the most impulsive thing. So that's kind of what I'm getting here with this. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I hope that resonated. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hey everyone, this is for those of you who chose the second pile or the second deck, which is the Everyday Witches Tarot. So first I was going to take one of these energy oracle cards and kind of see where the foundation of the energy is for this week. We're taking a look at the energy this week. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day, your week, your weekend, wherever you're at in your week. So let's see, for pile 2, we have community. So something about maybe like friends or spending time with people that you know this week. I feel like maybe relying on people, maybe enjoying time with other people this week. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, kind of like just really enjoying yourself this week. Feel like there's going to be like maybe some social activity this week. We have yin and yang, so a need to kind of like balance yourself out this week as well with your partnerships, because 22 is about partnerships with other people, connections with other people. So kind of needing to like balance yourself out within your connections. But I do feel like there's a lot of abundance to be had, like emotional and energetic abundance within your partnerships this week, or within your connections with others, I guess I should say. But let's see what the tarot has to say. So everyone who chose pile 2, what is the energy for this week, please? We have the Star. So something that you've kind of been wishing for, I feel like maybe something is you're healing something. Maybe you're healing your relationships or healing connections with other people. Maybe that's what this balancing out is about, kind of. We have the Moon. So something about relying on your intuition with other people, relying on your intuition for healing, maybe like having discernment about like who you're hanging out with this week, like what kind of energies you are inviting into your life, what kind of energies you're inviting into your energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, pile 2. So yeah, maybe completing cycles, learning about like karmic lessons with people, learning about karmic connections. Maybe that's why you're trying to balance out this masculine and feminine energy too. So kind of like relying on friends, you're healing. Maybe you feel like there's things that you don't know with the Moon here, but I do feel like you are completing a cycle with the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a big lesson being learned here. That's part of your healing. Then another major, wow, strength. So needing to kind of have perseverance, needing to have some courage, some strength, needing to be vulnerable with it, recognize, recognize like how your connections, what they've taught you and how you can balance out from them. We have the King of Swords, so needing to use your wisdom this week, recognizing, like mastering. The King of Swords is like a master of like intellectual, so maybe there's something that you're learning or something that you have learned maybe you're really like understanding it cognitively, because a lot of times, we can understand things either with our head or with our heart, but sometimes it's like that connection of like connecting both of them. So maybe there's something where you're like, oh, I get it now. Um, these are all major, so this is a big week for you. Whatever's happening with you this week, you're really like finding out. I feel like you're finding out like who your friends are, like what kind of people you want to surround yourself with, what kind of energies you can tolerate. And this is part of your healing process. This is so beautiful, pile two. I hope this resonated. I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Hey everyone, this is for those of you who chose the third pile or the Witch's Tarot, and we're looking at the energy this week. So I'm going to take an energy oracle or two, or however many come out, and we'll see what the energy is. I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying your week. Hope you're having a good strategy. So maybe like some planning this week, or something you're thinking about. But I'll pull. I wasn't ready. That just came out. So I thought I'd share it with you. So maybe there's something you're like trying to figure out this week. But let's see. We'll see what the energies say. We have envy. So something about like needing to really reclaim your power. I'm hearing like everything may not be as it seems. So I don't know if you're like looking at somebody else and thinking they have more than you, or wishing that you could be like them. The grass is always greener, right? We never know like exactly what's going on in people's life. Yeah, cornucopia. So being thankful for the things that you have this week. I have 2 and 11, which could be 2 and a 2. So something about decisions or partnerships. I also have hostilities came out. So yeah, be careful about your shadow energy this week. There's some sort of like shadow energy this week, pile 3, and then we have Angel of Love. Okay, so you're looking at something, you're like wishing that you could have it. Universe is like, here you go. And then you're like projecting this anger out this week. So I don't know what this is about. Let's pull some tarot. Um, you're needing to get clear on something. I feel like there is clarity here, but it's where your focus is. You're wishing you had something. You're looking at other people and saying, man, I feel like I'm not worth this, or I don't have what you have, which is kind of like that 5 of Pentacles energy, that lack mentality, and it's making you angry. So I would just be careful this week about, they're saying like gratitude could really help you, gratitude, and also there's big clarity coming. There's something about like your connections too. So I'm almost wondering if this has to deal with you're looking at other people's connections, wishing you could have those connections, and the universe is like, here you go. And you're like, no, I'm just angry that I don't have this. But I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's like very specific. What else for pile 3 this week? That seems very specific, so I'm sorry if that doesn't resonate. Um, Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's something that you're wanting here. There's something that you're wanting, but also something that I feel like you already have. So it's kind of like I said, that perspective shift. Two of Cups. Yeah. What did I say, you guys? I cannot make this up. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. So what did I just tell you? I feel like you're looking at other people's relationships, other people's connections. You're saying, I don't have what they have. This is making you frustrated or angry. And universe is like, here you go. You have all of this stuff. And you're like, no, I'm just choosing to be angry. Um, And this, so yeah, this is the tarot's just reiterating that you want a connection, you want something specific, I feel like, in your connection. What else do we have? The Hanged Man? Yeah, exactly. What did I say? Needing to take a new perspective. Oh gosh. Needing to take a new perspective. You're like hanging in this energy that isn't serving you. I said, remember, I said be careful about your shadow side this week. There's something in your shadow side that's coming out. You're getting activated. You're becoming activated or triggered. We become activated. Our ego goes crazy. It goes kind of nuts, you know? Five of Swords. Yeah. You feel, okay, you need to transform your thoughts. That's what this card's saying. You need to transform your thoughts. So you're hanging around in this energy. Even this crow's like offering this pentacle. This crow's like, here's this pentacle. And this dude's like, no, I'm just going to hang here and feel sorry for myself. And so yeah, has to, oh my gosh. I cannot make this up. I cannot make it up. You saw me shuffle. So yeah, this has to deal with your connections. I feel like this is what I'm seeing. I feel like you're looking at connections outside of your connection and you're going like, wow, their connections are so beautiful, they're so bright, they're so loving. And remember how I was saying at the beginning, like the grass is always greener. We don't know what the situation is. We can't know. So that's why you need to shift your perspective. They're saying gratitude will help. They're saying, you know, loving affirmations will help with this angel of love. Um, you need to make a heart decision here. There's some sort of decision you need to make, and I think it has to deal with like how you're looking at the situation. You have a lot of abundance here, but you're not feeling it. You don't see it, and something needs to transform. What your thoughts need to transform. So I know that was kind of heavy, and I know that was very specific, but as you saw, like the cards just kept reiterating it, so I'm just going to go with it. So I hope that was helpful, Pile 3. I hope you have a great week, and thank you guys so much for stopping by.